think your head is pulled up like a puppet on a string. The body is lowered, bending in the knees, chin tucked in, shoulders dropped, armpits hollow, chest rounded, hands resting gently on your stomach, crutch rounded, lower back pushed back in, it's like it's flat. Now, forehead rounded, smiling gently. From your eyes, think of drawing in your vision and gently closing your eyes. Back to midbrain. The two ears, draw back in to midbrain. The tongue, the mouth gently close, the tongue at the roof of the mouth to midbrain. The two nostrils draw up to the top of the head and come down to midbrain. The 7 orifices of the head are drawn back to midbrain. Now quietly breathe in and out. From the top of your head, draw down to lower dantian. From the sphere in your hands, draw into dantian. From the soles of your feet, draw up to dantian. The 3 centres emerging in lower dantian. When the mind is losing focus and the monkey brain's leading you astray, focus back onto your breathing. Close your eyes, keep focusing into your tummy. dark way. Slowly pull yourself up. Close your feet just a little bit. Relax the hands. Press Du Chi. Draw the hands round. Press Ming Men. And rub the kidneys. Tap the kidneys. Okay, go down the legs. Down your feet. Up the inner legs. And just go round again. And have a seat. No, grab your cup of tea first. Sorry.
How long were we doing that for?
Not long.
Yeah.
Okay, grab your own.
Oh, thank
Okay. Let's look at how well the focus is.
Oh, I'll give it to you. You go on.
Okay, let's start with Susan. How was your focus? How well did the monkey go?
It was very well.
Very well.
Yeah, I just heard the jug boiling. That was nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Serena,
Kind of average.
average?
Yeah,
How many thoughts were broken?
probably about
5? Jung?
I think I had like 3 or 4 votes,
Yeah,
but overall, it's pretty good, I think.
yeah. Gina?
I had about 3 or 4, but it was thoughts about this stuff, so it was kind of...
Still interrelated to this. So it wasn't
Yeah.
quite as bad.
No.
It wasn't like, what's for dinner?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay?
Oh, that did come at the end. It was one thought, that was really...
Okay. Mark?
Oh, about 4 or 5, not too
Yeah.
bad.
Is that right? Couldn't focus. Why
I was
not?
trying to. Too many things going on. No, that's an excuse. I'll get there.
Are you a girl that's so busy that you can't switch off? Yeah.
Try to.
See, because you couldn't even close your eyes. You thought, shit, closing my eyes, what's that going to do to me? Ah!
I did for a wee bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll work on it. Work in progress.
Okay. Do you understand? Because everyone is looking for the answer outside, so I made you close all your mind thoughts to come back inside. And then when you came inside more and brought it into your lower dantian, your body's energy reservoir, it stilled the head because you weren't sending all the energy to stimulate it. But then when you drew the energy into dantian from the sphere, it's like you're gathering. So without you gathering the chi back to your energy reservoir, you become depleted. So generally when you leave these classes, you feel more energized.
Yeah, I'm really energized. I feel like you
Oh, I feel really relaxed when I leave.
But you're not used to relaxing.
Possibly not. So I did the opposite of everyone else. So.
Yeah, because you're already busy, so you've got to become still. And when the people are still busy and you become still, you're not wasting that energy through the outside stimulation. So it says, when do you allow yourself to actually know yourself? Because remember, as we gather more the energy in, and you become better, all your faults will come out quicker.
What faults?
And then they will annoy you, but at the same time, the energy that you've produced can disperse the stagnation quicker too.
You're always one step ahead.
Only if you want to think like that.
So what do you mean? So you find your faults, and how do you get, what's this energy get rid of? What?
Okay,
Because you make us aware of our faults.
as you
Which is
become more receptive,
Yeah.
right, you would notice things that took longer to create that imbalance in you before. You would allow it to fester a bit longer before you realised you were doing it. As you get better and more sensitive, you can pick it up virtually straight away. But it's how...
The habit, you mean?
Yeah, the habit. The habit or the thought that annoyed you or the action of what you're doing, you'll be more aware of it. But if you don't actually fix it, it just keeps reoccurring. So you haven't fixed anything if you're only observing it.
So you think the more that you are aware of it and stop it quickly, it starts to dissipate over time and
Yeah.
you don't have it anymore?
Yeah.
Cool.
But do you bring it to a conclusion that you can accept without you being annoyed?
Time will tell.
Do you understand that? Because I've seen other people that train, and instead of addressing what they've learned, they get more annoyed. What good's this Qigong? It's bringing up all this. I'm getting more disturbed. This Qigong, it's rubbish. It's only accentuating all this bad stuff I've got. It's coming up. But remember, to all the good that's coming up, all the bad's coming up as well. But at least you've got an idea how to look at it without saying it's right or wrong. One of the first things you've got to actually do is catch it. Then you've got to be the observer that's sitting on the fence instead of the person that's right in the thick of it. Because the person that's right in the thick of it is reacting from old programming.
Yeah, that's what's been happening to me.
Oh, has it now?
I also come off 200 mgs of Kotopan at the same time, and it's sped me up even more. And now that that's been out of my system for about a month, I'm a lot better. Less
Less and less.
yes.
Okay? It's being aware that you need to catch it and you don't beat yourself up. I always nurse myself. I say, oh, that's happened. Oh, that feeling's come through. I don't go and be a macho man and bloody try and prove myself. I say, oh, that hurts. I feel a bit sad. I better give myself a nice hot cup of tea and a biscuit to make me feel better. See, you look after yourself. You acknowledge it.
I might just go out country and go fishing.
If you've got the ability to say, oh, I'm going to do something nice, and that's good. Because you're doing something opposite of what is annoying you, or you accept the annoyance and say, that's my past. Everything that has happened, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 20 years, still the same. It's in my past. So if it's already in your past, it's been and gone. So if it's already been and gone, why do you keep playing the same broken record for?
Drives everyone else nuts.
Good idea. But you go nuts the most.
I know. I'm really aware of it, like I'm still there when it's happening, but it's like trance and I can't take control of it.
Do you
That's what it
understand?
feels like.
But as soon as you say, it's the broken record, I think I just lift the arm up so it doesn't play. It can still spin around, but it doesn't tell me the shit.
Yeah.
And that's changed.
Yeah.
Because what you did was you lifted the arm of the action of replay.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Do you understand? So you've got to look at it and adjust it how you want it to play for you. You know how some people, when they get fidgety, they go... And before you know it, they've got no fingernails. They start to bleed because it goes down that low. Then they always take it down that little layer further. And before you know it, they got half fingernails.
Yeah.
So what's that telling you? When something annoys me, I'm chewing.
Doesn't have to be when you're annoyed. When it's something becomes such a habit, you do it when you're happy, when you're saving all sorts, when you bite your nails. And
Oh, but it's having to trigger something. It could be something minor it triggers, then it brings it into effect. Okay, so what do you do with your finger? Because your finger's the problem.
it's that one.
Got to be that one. So what you've got to do is, most people say, paint something really yucky on your fingers.
I used to try
So
as a kid.
when you bite them, you taste your own shit. Would you like eating your own shit?
Not particularly.
No. Then you wouldn't do it, would you?
But they have those things when you're kids. My mum used to paint it on me.
Okay.
You work around it.
So you needed something even more then. The concept is, if you can't control it, why don't you just stick your hand under it and hold it? I want to bite something. So why do you... Then you've got to look at yourself, but I got my other hand. And I start chewing that. So you stick the other hand there. Says, I can't do anything though.
But you can start smoking, Sonny.
Yeah.
You got no hands to smoke.
Yeah. See, so what they've got to do is, what would they do to annoy them so they can't do it? Okay, so a person that twitches their eye like this all the time, you would just close your eyes and relax. If you've always got to pick your nose, stick a peg on it. Then you won't want to pick it. You know how some people they click their teeth.
Yeah.
So, if they keep clicking their teeth, it creates vibration. So, what they can do is just close their mouth, but put their tongue at the roof of the mouth so the energy cycles. Or if they want to use their tongue, remember swirling teeth? So inside your mouth, you just run your tongue round where your teeth joins to your gums. And you do swirls. You might swirl 90 to 100 times, then go the other way. When we had to do three centres merging, that's still creating chi. So when you're sitting here for an hour, you think, shit, what am I going to do? So to distract your mind,
You have your teeth closed and close your mouth.
and you just run your tongue round your teeth. And then you have a build-up of saliva, and that's energy. So you go, and you swallow it and draw it back down to dun chin. So it's like you're doing distracting techniques to distract you but still benefit you. Understand that? Yeah. So then other people will
It's a mind over
scratch.
matter thing though, isn't it? It's how much the comfort the thing is to stop. You know.
Yeah, so what you're doing is, it's like, remember, smokers chew peppermint. So my father had bloody packets of peppermint all over the show.
What more smokes then?
No, the doctor said to him, Eddie, you either stop smoking or you're going to die. So he stopped smoking. Had packets of bloody peppermints all over the show. But he stopped. As soon as the doctor said stop, he stopped.
He's done better than something. I mean,
You got a choice.
I mean, I don't smoke, but yeah, I
Yeah.
used to.
But that's the difference. So your will has got to want to be stronger than what you're doing.
Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. No, it is. I mean, I gave up buying the nails. I think I told you this in Muscat, so I just went to India, and when you're wiping your hand with your ass, you don't cheat to bite your nails. And I've never ever done it, and never ever bothered. Just stopped. I've got the longest
That's
nicest
right.
nails. But I mean, what I'm saying is there was no, what do you call it? No withdrawal symptoms.
No, you don't
But
have
then
to
I smoked
withdraw.
for 20 years and tried to give up 10 times. And I know the agony of trying to give up. Nothing. I mean, I tried Nicorette, I tried everything. Hypnotism, and then just stopped. And from outward bound, no withdrawal. So where's that trigger to get that no withdrawal thing just stop? I've done it twice and I can't find the third one.
There, your head can just do
But it
it.
was just bizarre, like really
Your
weird.
pure brain. If you go to your true self instead of your false self, and you go down to the deeper layers, to the real you, and tell yourself, you would stop.
But I didn't do that back then. I didn't know anything about that.
It's
So
diff-
it's what's...
You subconsciously did it. You didn't want to eat shit.
No.
That stopped you.
I wasn't, yeah, I just
Okay,
didn't even
come
know
on.
I did it. I didn't think I'm not going to eat them. I just sort of was so laid back travelling that I didn't
It was
just
more
stop.
important.
Yeah, where can I
See?
find that person again? She's in there somewhere.
You understand? It's just about your cravings, your desires. If your desire is to stop something and you're going to the true you, you will do it. If your desire is to want, and you haven't curbed that desire, you will keep wanting. So till you actually look at that,
It's not something you want, if it's a habit you want to stop, is it?
but what does it comfort you by doing it?
You don't
So
know.
you've got to look at the comforting aspects of what it's doing and the negative aspects of what it's doing, and is one more than the other for you to really want to stop?
Oh, it's like any habit. It's like smokers or anything. You hate yourself for doing it, but you make... Yeah.
Oh, so you're not strong enough. So the two people are fighting. The pure you saying, I don't want it. The false you say, oh, why am I giving this up for? I enjoy that. So
It's nothing. I just chew the side of my mouth all the time. I was thinking, what habit has she got? But I chew my gums incessantly, and it's driving me nuts. So yeah, I'm not some... well, I've got some strange traits, but this is one of them. Don't video that.
okay, do you understand? It's just about you coming to terms with yourself to accept you without judging you. I'm not judging you, but you've got to judge yourself.
But when you say, yeah, because I do it when I'm happy, so it's not just a stress thing. It can be when I'm happy, when I'm sad. You know, like it's gone beyond just. And I'm sure other people have got things. I don't know.
Why don't you just twiddle your thumbs like this? As soon as it's happening, you do that.
No,
Why not? Or why don't you just play finger flicking?
so. Anyway, well, I don't want it to be
No.
me as always, but
If you do another thing to substitute it,
Oh, I've
then
tried.
it won't happen the same because you're focusing doing this.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, we're gonna.
So all you're doing is passing one thing for another till you find it's a distractor, then you don't have to be distracted anymore. Your homework is 3 centres merging every day for a quarter of an hour. It's only a quarter of an hour.
Tempting if I don't do it.
You understand? It's trying to make you focus to do a discipline so you can get that mind to come into a calm state for 5 minutes peace within yourself. Because if you don't have that 5 minutes peace, it's actually a quarter of an hour, but 5 minutes is sufficient to be in that good state before the brain starts chattering. And remember, the false you will not give up. So it'll start sabotaging you so you can get up. What a waste of time, what good's this? And it was saying, what's for dinner? What's this? What's that? And then you've just got to keep stilling yourself, and before you know it, you'll be in a calm, deep state. Remember, do you know yourself? Then it's a bit like me saying, I'm quite knowledgeable. Then I look at someone else and go, no, you're not. You know nothing. You know a little bit. So as I know a little bit, you'll know even more. Remember, your stimulation is known from the outside, but I want you to know from the inside. And the more receptive you are inside, the more receptive you are outside.